the rising in the number, the rise in the numbers of people who have or are classified as obese in the continent. And okay, so if I am then obese and I'm classified as that, how can I maintain the change in lifestyle? Because maybe everyone around me eats certain foods, live a certain lifestyle, but that's why me and the same person could have the same meal, do the same things, and the other ones would be skinny, and it's often said that no, it means their metabolism is working quicker or something like that. When you're like, but wait, when are you forever tiny, even though you same way. So then let's say then you've got people in environments like that, and they find that, okay, I'm obese and I'm in this household with this certain people who live the lifestyle that we've all lived, and I get told, okay, you're obese and this is what you need to start doing now. How do I successfully, realistically then maintain the new lifestyle? Because it also has to go with the mental state, which can also affect the emotional. So it's not just the physique. And I can understand and believe it's quite difficult.
Yes, you are very right when we talk about this realistic. What we say is any kg loss of weight makes a difference. So beginning of the year, we all make resolutions, and part of the resolution is that we need to lose weight, we need to go to the gym and so forth. But what we are saying, let's be and even 1 kg, even if you can't do that, even you can hear me.
Yes, you were lagging. There was a bit of a lag there, but I can hear you now. Doctor?
Okay. Now you can hear me.
I can hear you now, yes.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I was saying, let's be realistic in terms of our in terms of our goals. Beginning of the year, we make resolutions. We want to lose weight and so forth. But any kg loss of weight really makes a difference, right? So what we need to do, the idea of if we want to fight obesity, both prevention and dealing with it when you are already diagnosed with obesity, is we need to mimic our old ways of living. Back then, when we were living in the rural areas, and even right now, our relatives who live in the rural areas, they have the obesity is much less. So the idea is, number one, we need to mimic the moving more and eating less. So we need to move more. I've already given you a idea of a day's routine for somebody who is living in urban areas right now. But what you need to do, for example, you can park your car a bit far away from your office, and then you walk to your office. Number two, you can use the stairs instead of using the what do you call it, the elevator. Number three, in the morning, you can make if it's going to be a morning jog, it's going to be a walk, even brisk walking makes a difference. And the idea is at least 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week of exercising. Not necessarily in the gym, no. It can be brisk walking around your area. It can be gardening, depending with your age. So, but we need to set realistic goals, and then we go to the food. I know there are different messages that we're getting, including the idea of what we call the keto diet, the fasting, you eat once a day. We don't have to do that. The body needs the 3 meals per day. What's important is about the quantity and the type of the food. The idea is we are encouraging our traditional ways of eating. Let's remember that even the Western world that we are copying in terms of the lifestyle and the diet, they are also running away from their diet. They're now adopting what's called the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is the world healthiest diet. And what's the Mediterranean diet? In general, it is our African traditional diet. More traditional food, more vegetables, less of processed foods like the macaron, the pasta. And when we do that, that will really help us in fighting obesity. And let's not forget that it's not only adults. Like I've already said, even the children, they're also affected. So let's make sure that our children, we are giving them health food, avoiding sugary foods, avoiding salty foods, avoiding the processed foods. We need to feed our children with food that's healthy. Let's eat more from the garden, and let's avoid eating out.
All right. Thank you so much, Doctor, for talking to us this morning. And may you have a fantastic Saturday going forward. And that was my guest this morning on our health and wellness. We're looking at the rise in numbers of adults who are diagnosed with obesity, because now it has been classified as a disease. That was Dr. Mishek Ruende. We are going to, let me just double check. Yes, we will take a short musical break at this point in time. So meaning your favorite song is coming your way while you're chilling with your favorite girl on your favorite radio station. It's just vibes, man.
Africa is changing, and the world is paying attention. This March, Channel Africa invites you to be part of a new conversation. Africa Matters, a platform where experts, policymakers, and thought leaders come together to unpack the big issues of our time: technology, politics, economics, climate change, and the future of our people. This is where ideas meet action, where change becomes opportunity, where Africa's voice takes its rightful place on the global stage. March 2026, Channel Africa hosts Africa Climate Change Recovery Summit. Join the dialogue. Be part of the movement. Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Ritmos e Cultura, com Jacob Tivani.
Meus ouvintes do Ritmos e Cultura, hoje em linha com uma das grandezas da música moçambicana, porque não? Ele que é um dos kings da marra benta, uma bermuda in the building.
É um prazer enorme estar a fazer parte deste programa. Deixe-me só saudar. Boa tarde a todos os ouvintes que me ouvem neste preciso momento. Meu nome é Uma Bermuda, de Alau Fanelo Estarapo, Gajo de Água da Canhela é Mabiscato. Eu vou saudar de uma maneira diferente. Tita buia mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Tita buia mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ani motive lo ababa yena otiva mina haikonama. Ani motive lo anona yena otiva wahimbo watwa. Cá estou eu, irmão, para conversarmos, para falarmos um pouco de tudo. Estou aqui, estou aberto. Eu estou muito feliz porque é a primeira vez que eu falo nesta rádio, falo para os ouvintes, então estou muito feliz.
Ritmos e Cultura, com Jacob Tivani. Todos os domingos, das 20 às 21 horas.
Africa's very own think tank. This is Channel Africa Online. www.channelafrica.co.za.
Manja maluto, izulu kupela maje. Abantu Ubathanda liboni asiyozala nkomondi ngoba ekhetha indoda engenamali indoda engenalutho mali kanti ukhetha kanjani mali kanti uthanda kanjani ngoba mali ingasebenzi wena khona mali kanti ukora kanjani mali kanti ufuna kanjani ngoba mali ingasebenzi wena ukhetha mali kanti ukora kanjani mali kanti ukhetha kanjani ngoba mali ingasebenzi wena khona
And it is Lwandlu Nkulu together with Mthandeni. The song, it's got 2 years since it's been doing the rounds on the street, 2023, and it's called Paris. Okay, so we're going to get into our vibe check where we are looking at where it's happening and how you can get yourself out there moving and shaking. It is Out and About with me, Bulema Lwadziraji on Channel Africa, the African perspective. And right about now, I'm going to take a short break while we quickly get into our vibe check.
The sound of Africa is evolving. Experience our new mobile app. Free to download, free to connect. Explore the continent, one story at a time. It's Out and About with Puleng, Saturdays, 9 till noon on Channel Africa.
Let's just do it.
Your life just got easier. Get the Channel Africa app and take us wherever you go. Catch the latest news, enjoy your favorite shows, stream the music you love, and stay connected to the continent. All in one spot, right in your pocket. Simple, quick, and always with you. The Channel Africa app. Download it now on iOS and Android. Out and About with Puleng Mulibatsi.
So now that Valentine's month, day, week is out, like literally this is the last day of February, the singles can now start coming out of the shadows and be in the spotlight. And you can also make it to the next Valentine with your new bae. If you know you're gonna do that, make sure for the next year you find your own person that you meet at the singles at the Mingle Singles Social, a monthly event that allows the singletons as well to meet each other and live happily ever after into the sunset. We speak to co-founder of the event, Kolosa Kali, who is here. Kolosa, how are you? Kolosa.
Yes. Hi, Puleng. I'm good, thank you. And thank you for the invite. I'm really excited about this first edition of something that's really, I believe, could pick up and really does cater for the singletons. I think that if there's one month that reminds you that you are single, it's definitely the month of February.
There's something wrong with the algorithm. Like lately, I'm seeing a lot of singles events popping up on my timeline. And I'm like, Mara, how does my phone know that I'm single? But I'm not looking. And I'm like, okay. So what I'm trying to dive at is that I'm seeing there's a lot of these now that are like popping up. Is it because most people are single?
I think that, realistically, yes, I think there are more people that I don't have the stats. So just in case someone calls and says, actually, Colosso is wrong, statistically, it looks like this. But I think, what drove us to even start this event, because I've partnered up with a friend of mine, Ketu Makubo. And, it was realizing that, we're over 30. Some more over 30 than others, that being me. And it's so difficult to meet people in such an authentic or relaxed environment, because we're very stuck in our ways, right? I think we spend a lot of our 20s sort of partying up a storm and having, on vibes per se. And we sort of find ourselves in our 30s, quite advanced. We're established in our various careers. We have a set circle of friends. Our movements are pretty predictable. You know, Monday to Friday, I'm either doing my own side gig, my own, gig, or I am, a 9 to 5er. On a weekend, I'm going to see the same friends. And chances are even your exposure to potentials are people that you already know.
Yeah.
So
and you don't want them.
Yes, Mama's story. You don't want to. You really don't want to take the gamble. You don't want to treat yourself as, maybe with me it'll be different. No.
Yeah.
You don't want to take that gamble. And also because you're going to, it interferes with your own circles, right? If that doesn't work out, then what happens? The awkwardness of that. And we're always saying, we always have the same thing, and especially amongst, women. Oh, I'm not meeting anyone. I'm not, how am I ever going to find this husband? Time's running out if I want to have children. But what we don't realize is that we're not necessarily putting ourselves in positions where you can meet different people. And this is where Mingle Single Socials comes in. And that's what we want to do. We want to create an environment that is curated for, singletons to meet singletons, but is also very relaxed. I think that sometimes, and I've got nothing against speed dating at all. It's actually one of the activities we have in for tomorrow's event. Is, it feels very fixed. I've got to, in 30 seconds or a minute, I've got to know if this person is for me or not. And we all know, if we've ever been in relationships, that it doesn't necessarily work like that. And I think also another thing that we have taken for granted, and maybe it is the pressure of ticking off things in a box, is just how fun dating can be.
Yeah.
The idea of meeting people with different interests or similar interests, sparking off or starting conversations that, you wouldn't necessarily have. I think that we go onto our social medias and sort of the energy and the message is all the same, women are this, men are that. If sexual orientation is this, then there's that. But we actually take away from how lighthearted and how fun it is to meet someone new. And that's another thing that we're trying to, remind people, because it's not introducing people to something. It's not something that they're not well aware of. It's just to remind you that you can do that, and one of the things that we even say, when marketing this, was that, it really is an opportunity to do exactly that, to mingle. To mingle with people you don't necessarily know, people you would never have met, different age groups as well, because also, one can be 30 but looking to date maybe someone in their 40s, or one can be 30 looking to date someone who's 30. We all have different preferences and things that somehow inform us as to, will this person be a worthy partner or a good potential? And that's where really this is what this event is. We've been very lucky. We've also, as in our initiative, have had the fortune of being able to mingle with the venue owners themselves, or the venue itself, because we're going to be hosting it. We want to obviously move around venues in Johannesburg, but we were really, really excited about collaborating for our first one with Something Something, which is situated in Parkhurst. It's a lovely restaurant and just a lovely chill spot. I think the way I can only think of it now, maybe someone my age says things like chill spots, but it's really lovely. It's relaxed. Even when we had our meeting there, it just felt so right to have it there. Amazing staff, just friendly people who are very keen and very supportive and very collaborative. So I really can't wait. I think that it is a great opportunity, and one could say, well, these exist in many different shapes and forms, like you just said. Now, there's so many things that invite singletons. And we're saying there's nothing wrong with that. None of these events are mutually exclusive. I think, all you're really doing is opening up your dating pool. And I really encourage people, and as we've said it with the people that have already signed up, is, congratulations on taking a chance on yourself.
All right.
Really,
Yeah, let's take a break. I'm going to take a quick break. Please hang on so that we can get to the way and how. For those that are still very much interested, would like to attend. I'm talking now to Kolosa Kali. Let's take a smalling and a break.
From dusk till dawn, Channel Africa Radio is your soundtrack to life.
Let's just do it.
Your life just got easier. Get the Channel Africa app and take us wherever you go. Catch the latest news, enjoy your favorite shows, stream the music you love, and stay connected to the continent. All in one spot, right in your pocket. Simple, quick, and always with you. The Channel Africa app. Download it now on iOS and Android. Out and about with Puleng Mulibatsi.
All right, still talking to Kolosa Kali about the event that's taking place tomorrow. It's taking place tomorrow, and where exactly is it, Kolosa?
So the venue that we've chosen for our first Mingle Single Social is in a lovely place called Something Something.
Something.
Yes, in Parktown, number 32, 7th Avenue in Parktown, to be specific. We still do have some slots, people who would like to sign up. And we'd actually love to give away, we have a ticket that we'd love to give away to anybody who would be interested in taking a chance on themselves. They're more than welcome to reach out to us. And the first person to reach out to us on our Instagram page, we will gladly give you the ticket. But for everybody else, we are asking people to sign up and pay up front. It's a very small fee for your forever yena. If you can, you can imagine that. It really is 150 for your destiny. I would take that chance, definitely.
People would ask, what's the money for? Because I see online a lot of people are like, why are we paying? Let's just give each other the 300 rands and then just meet here. Like, let's just send it to each other and just meet here online. Like, hello, hi. Yeah, what's the money for?
I think the money for is really for is to cover the activities that we have. So we will have board games, some curated games for people that are icebreakers. We also have mouth-watering welcome drinks, and we have some snacks that are available for our guests. So we are, whilst, and the restaurant itself is, is open if you want to stay later or stay longer, because our event is from 2 to 5. Because we also want to give people an opportunity to get to know people without these event coordinators walking around and just checking if you're having a good time. We want to make it really as natural and as authentic and as organic as possible.
Yeah. So now my thing is, like, when you put an event like this, I think there's nothing wrong with that. And I know a colleague who met someone through speed dating, and now they're married and they're together forever, and it works. It works. But there's still the mentality like, oh, what if if I start going there, does it mean, have I lost the nature? Yeah, well, I wanted to say that without saying that. You know what I'm saying?
No, think let's be honest. Let's be
Yeah.
very candid. I think that we as human beings have placed a lot of pressure on ourselves when it comes to dating. We have this belief or need to get it right the first time. I think also because, quite
Yeah.
honestly, tired. You get to a certain age where you're like, I am really tired. Really, if this can be it, this can be it. And I think that the beautiful part about how we've evolved as a society is that, if you think back to 10, 15 years ago, if you didn't meet someone in the good old, person meets person at a birthday party, at a club, at work, or whatever, you would really find yourself being, and I'll speak from, my perspective, being the eternal spinster, you know, you know, and now there's just more and more opportunities available for you to be way more than that.
Yeah.
So this is, this gives you another chance, and what we are saying to people is come, have fun, take a chance on yourself. And if this one doesn't work for you and you don't, link up or pair up with someone, the next one will. I think that a lot of people, we need to get out of this funk of thinking if it didn't work this time, I'm done or whatever, and like we said, there is a fun element to dating.
Hakiti, who comes up with all of these? Yeah, but at this point you must stop now. Or at this point you must be done now. At this point you should have. Excuse me.
And
Like how about?
we only apply those rules to ourselves. We do that to ourselves. Nobody else does that.
I hear you. And
we tell ourselves, no, I can't do this. I can't be that. I can't be this. And that's an absolute lie. Of course you can. I mean, I know people, to be quite honest, I know people who have, who met people in their late 40s, early 50s, and are happily married now. And that's if marriage is your thing. I think what we are trying to really encourage is companionship, in whichever form or shape or form that looks like to you.
So what if someone comes and they insist that they are 40, but they look 18? As an event organizer, do you like, hey, go, you can't be here? Like,
We would, yeah. So I think there's also a great element that we place on safety. So you'll find that in the sign-up form, there's quite a couple of questions that we ask you. If in doubt, we will verify it. We have to verify that information. It's the same as if we had somebody who was married and said that they're not married.
Yes, I was going to get to that.
We want to. So those are the things that you have to declare, that I'm not married. That, I'm not in, it's not complicated, or I'm separated and, we are on the brink of a divorce. We really want people who are single, people who are not attached to other people who are open to dating, because there's such a great number of those people around. And I think that we really need to rid ourselves of this shame that, now people know that I'm out there looking for someone. Oh, I look desperate. You don't. You are an adult with agency to take control over your love life. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And that's what Mingle Single Socials encourages or promotes.
Okay, thank you so much. We've reached the top of the hour, so I have to cut our converse short. This one I can chat about for hours because, there's a lot. Hey, yo.
There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, Mujolo de dating.
Mujolo the dating.
The extreme sport. Thank you so much, Colosa. Have fun tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And I do encourage everyone to please come through. You still have an opportunity to sign up today. Take a chance on yourself. Just mingle.
All right. It's Kolosa Kali. We're talking about an event that's taking place tomorrow out in Parktown, Mingle Single Social. I'm going to go to the news because it is 11 o'clock.
SABC News. The African Perspective.
The U.S. confirms that it has launched major combat operations in Iran and at least 55 Ghanaians killed in Russia-Ukraine war. Good morning. I am Nosipho Zuma. U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed that his country has launched what he describes as major combat operations in Iran. Now, this after Israel launched an attack on Iran's capital, Tehran, and despite nuclear talks between the U.S. and Iran, Trump says the aim is to eliminate imminent threats from the Iranian regime.
Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world.
Now, earlier, Fouad Izzadi, an associate professor at the University of Tehran, said Iran would retaliate.
Israelis are attacking Tehran. They may be attacking other cities, we don't know. But I'm in Tehran and we are hearing Israeli bombs falling in the city. As you know, the Omani foreign minister is in Washington trying to find a peaceful resolution. And Israelis are not interested in peace. They're interested in war. They started this war. They attacked Iran in June. They are attacking Iran again. And it's very unfortunate that we have this genocidal regime trying to engage in another genocide. This time, the country is more ready. They're going to face a serious response from the Iranian side. We are looking at another Middle Eastern war. That means at least 500 American soldiers will get killed in the next few days.
At least 55 Ghanaians have been killed fighting in the war in Ukraine, with 2 others currently held as prisoners of war. On a trip to Kyiv, Member of Parliament Samuel Okuzeto Ablakwa said that about 272 Ghanaians are believed to have been lured into the conflict since 2022, citing Ukrainian authorities. Ablakwa described the figures as depressing and frightening, saying Ghana cannot turn a blind eye to these heartbreaking statistics. The National Health Department is urging South Africans to screen for and address the risk factors associated with non-communicable diseases, NCDs, which are responsible for close to 60% of all deaths in the country. The department has warned of the rising rate of NCD-related deaths, with significant increases in cardiovascular diseases, cancer and chronic respiratory diseases. According to Stats South Africa, NCDs account for almost 58% of all deaths. Chief Director at the Health Department responsible for non-communicable diseases, Caroline Mungale, says it's alarming that 60% of deaths happen before the age of 70 years.
These are medical conditions that are chronic and develop very slowly over time. People may live with high blood pressure for years without knowing it. They are not infectious. They are now responsible for more deaths in South Africa than communicable diseases. As a country, we're still dealing with communicable diseases like HIV and AIDS, TB, maternal child health challenges, high levels of injury and violence, and now at the same time, communicable diseases, including mental health challenges. This is really concerning. These deaths are premature, but they are preventable, and that's why screening and lifestyle changes are absolutely critical.
An 11-year-old boy who had both legs amputated after being assaulted by his birth parents has won his campaign for a new child safety register in the United Kingdom. Parents guilty of neglect will face a similar monitoring to sex offenders following an amendment to the Crime and Policing Bill, which the government said it expects to table shortly. The announcement follows a campaign by Tony Hagel and his adoptive mom Paula from Westmarling in Kent. Tony, who received the British Empire Medal for services to the prevention of child abuse, told the BBC he was so happy it's finally happening and that children will be more protected. A recap of your top story. U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed that his country has launched what he describes as major combat operations in Iran. Now, this after Israel launched an attack on Iran's capital, Tehran, and despite nuclear talks between the U.S. and Iran. Now, for any news stories you would like to share with us, please send an email to newsroom@channelafrica.co.za or call us on +27 11 714 4459. For Channel Africa News, I'm Nosipo Zuma.
SABC News. The African perspective. This is Puleng Mulibati on Channel Africa. Every weekend mornings to inform your weekend activities.
On your radio, really just depending on how you listen to the radio nowadays, it's me doing it one last time for this hour. Until 12 o'clock, I'll be like, bye, peace. And then I'm back here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But at 12 o'clock, when I say bye, peace, I'll be making way for Africa Chart Toppers from 12 to 2. This is our number once again that I'd like you to reach us on +2783 288 6684. Nosipo is done because she has just delivered the last bulletin of the day op Saterdag, but you'll catch the news again tomorrow unless anything break. You'll get it here right in the station, as we are a 24-hour station with an African perspective, so you won't miss a beat. Don't you worry about a thing. We are going to have a sit down with our artist of the week, Zani Sizani. She is a singer, songwriter, artist, and architect. We're going to talk to her just in a matter of minutes. Let's be specific, around 11:20. Yeah, that's when we'll speak to her. And then there's a study from the University of Free State that just blew the lid off, right, on sanitary pads and how healthy they are. Then that left everybody asking, okay, so manje, what are the ladies going to use? We are going to explore alternatives with that regard, and that is on our weekly finds, right? So we have a jam-packed hour, which I strongly encourage you to stick around and listen to. And another thing is for you to also share the places that you have visited. I haven't seen that in a while. Just because, we don't talk about places to see doesn't mean you shouldn't go to places to see. That you like to see, that you can show us so that maybe we can also be there. The idea is to see what's beautiful and out there in our continent, especially, those forgotten smaller towns. You will be pleasantly surprised. The last time I did that was the year that was 2025 when I went to Fixback. How gorgeous is that small town? I'll do it again when I get a chance. So yeah, tag me at Channel Africa 1. Let me see what you are up to as you go about your life, being out and about. And alternatively, remember, you can stream us live on YouTube at Channel Africa 1 or on our website www.channelafrica.co.za, and you can listen to us, the audio side of things without watching. You can do that on the audio bouquet channel 802, or you can also catch us on OpenView channel 628. Myself, I go by the name of Bulem Mulabadzi on social media.
Growing with Africa for 60 years. Channel Africa celebrates 2026 with the African perspective.
Zilipendwa na Abedi Jean de la Croix.
Historia, msikilizaji, ya Valentine Day au siku ya wapendanao ilianzia katika nyakati za kale za dola la Roma. Watafiti wengi wa historia wanaamini kuwa siku hii inahusishwa na sherehe za kipagani zilizokuwa zikifanyika kila mwaka katikati ya mwezi Februari. Msikilizaji, sherehe hizo zilijulikana kama Lupercalia na zilifanyika kuadhimisha uzazi, upendo na mwanzo wa majira ya kuchipua.
Zilipendwa kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 12 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati hadi saa 1 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati. Ritmos e Cultura com Jacob Tivani.
Meus ouvintes do Ritmos e Cultura, hoje em linha com uma das grandezas da música moçambicana, porque não, ele que é dos kings da marrabenta, uma bermuda in the building.
É prazer enorme estar a fazer parte deste programa. Deixe-me só saudar. Boa tarde a todos os ouvintes que me ouvem neste preciso momento. Meu nome é Bermuda, de Alau Fanelo Estarapo, Gás de Água da Canhela é Mabiscato. Eu vou saudar de uma maneira diferente. Titavuya mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Titavuya mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ani motive lo ababa yena otiva mina haikona ma. Ani motive lo anona yena otiva kwa himbo quatro. Cá estou eu, irmão, para conversarmos, para falarmos um pouco de tudo. Estou aqui, estou aberto. Eu estou muito feliz porque é a primeira vez que eu falo nesta rádio, falo para os ouvintes, então estou muito feliz.
Ritmos e cultura com Jacob Tivani. Todos os domingos das 20 às 21 horas.
Stay tuned to Channel Africa. Stream us on our new and updated website, channelafrica.co.za.
It's the kids, baby.
Jason Derulo. Hasimbalama. Masikhohlwe ngenkinga. Sekukubalisela. How'd you? Masikhuphula imizwa. Wezombi. Sukumisa umzimba. Masikhohlwe ngenkinga. Sekukubalisela. Masikhuphula imizwa. Sukumisa umzimba. Koma sava. Koma sava nana. Aye sava. Aye sava nana.
Koma sava. Koma sava. Koma sava. Koma sava. Aye sava. Aye sava. Aye sava. Aye sava. Aye sava.
Koma sava.
So easy, you just be buggy.
Como salva? What's the price to love you? Would you still leave here with me if I didn't have $1? You fucked up my brother, put lipstick on my color. Could be my dirty secret if we keep it undercover. Como salva? It's nice to meet you. You couldn't wait, so you said fuck me in the club. What made you walk my way? Was it my smile or my diamond rolling? You ain't seen nobody else in the place till you heard me say, Como sava? Como sava? Como sava? Como sava?
Aye sava. Aye sava. Aye sava.
Aye sava.
Aye sava. Aye sava.
Como sava?
So easy, you just be buggy. So easy, you just be buggy. How are you? Unjani? Como vai? Habari gani? Ni hao. Assalamu alaikum. Como estás, amigo? Namaste. Como ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va.
Como sava?
So easy, you just be buggy. So easy.
Itiwe sanibonani amba namajita sekreteti yapila ntwana wena unjani ayiwena ngithi vele funani ayiwe zombi sanibonani amba namajita sekreteti yapila ntwana wena unjani ayiwena ngithi vele funani ayiwe zombi sava sava tata
Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Aïe ça va. 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 Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va. Aïe ça va.
out and about with Puleng Mulibatsi.
It's a blessing. Kujenga family ni sumu kwetu ni nikupeleke Mpumalanga. Nahisi njozi nipo naye, bango tujozi pingo naye, hakuna chozi nikiwa naye, vile tulipatana naye, ni kweli tumeshibana naye.
Maswali mengi najiuliza every day. Kipi nimefanya kupenda na yeye? Nilimwomba Mungu nimpate kama yeye. 'Cause he's amazing, simply amazing. Oh Lord, tena anabidi, ananipenda mimi, I'm his wifey to be. Oh Lord, tena anabidi, ananipenda mimi, I'm his wifey to be. He don't mind nobody, nobody else but me. He don't want nobody, nobody else but me. He won't touch nobody, nobody else but me. Nobody but me, 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 nobody but me.
Vicious playboy. When it comes to matters of the heart, I was a bit disabled. Different day though, who is this hazel-eyed princess angel? Make me take you and make you a Mrs. K.O. And if she's faithful, whatever that she needs is paid for. Give you all of me, just say so. I mean business, case closed. From a Casanova to a monogamist. Graduated from a misogynist, I was a chauvinist. Broken promises, now you the one I'm running with. Shower you with compliments to boost your confidence. Ayy, I'm on some grown man shit. I'm on some grown man shit. Mga lasigan ba huwag tanong mo to, it was so tragic. It was so tragic, yo, that's
He don't
it.
mind nobody, nobody else but me. He don't want nobody, nobody else but me. He won't touch nobody, nobody else but me. Nobody but me, 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 yeah. Hapendi kuona sina rani ache, hapendi kuona chozi langu my baby, yeah. Sina budi nitulie nieke, 'cause he's amazing, so amazing. Oh Lord, tena anabidi, ananipenda mimi, I'm his wifey to be, yeah. Oh Lord, tena anabidi, ananipenda mimi, I'm his wifey to be, yeah. He don't mind nobody, nobody else but me. He don't want nobody.
It's Nobody with K.O. as well as Vanessa. The track it was released many years ago, actually, more than 10 years ago in 2015. And we took Koma Sava by Diamond Platinums with Jason Derulo. It's 11:20 Central African Time. We take a break now.
Using Scholar Transport comes with responsibilities. Every learner has a role to play in keeping themselves, their friends, and the driver safe. Stay seated and behave responsibly. Avoid shouting, pushing, standing, or moving around inside the vehicle at any time. Think safety first. Remember that safety starts before the journey begins and continues until you are safely off the road. Good behavior saves lives. Your actions matter. Issued by the National Department of Transport.
Africa Update on Channel Africa with Lulu Kabu.
South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has informed UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres that South Africa will withdraw its troop contribution to MONUSCO, the UN peacekeeping mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, after nearly 27 years of involvement. Defense expert Dean Wingren, what are the main security implications of South Africa withdrawing troops from MONUSCO, and why now?
South Africa has been part of the MONUSCO mission since it was established in 1999 and is South Africa's longest running peacekeeping and peace enforcement mission. So it's not something to be taken lightly when the President says that he's unilaterally withdrawing from the mission. Why now is the question. Well, the MONUSCO mission has always been intended to be terminated initially at the end of 2025, and then it was extended to the end of this year. So with the funding crisis in the UN generally, there's less funds for these peacekeeping missions, and hence the UN has had to cut back on the various contributing countries and equipment.
Africa Update with Lulu Kabu, 12 to 1 p.m. Central African Time.
Download the SABC app and take Channel Africa with you everywhere you go.
Out and About with Puleng Mulibatsi.
Problem in all the finish. Make you try to enjoy. While I know the finish. Oh, make you try to enjoy. Sekata kata uru not the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Problem in all the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Make you dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Make you dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Myself, I just want to live my life, if I'm judging. I don't like bad, I don't go find your trouble. I don't like kasala, so far my money the double. As my money to pile up, it make me happy, happy. As my money to pile up, it sweet my butt, but you. The finish, make you try to enjoy. But I know the finish, oh, make you try to enjoy. Sekata kata uru not the finish, make you try to enjoy. Problem is not the finish, oh, so make you try to enjoy. Make you dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. Make you dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. Make you dance like Luala.
Download the SABC app and take Channel Africa with you everywhere you go.
Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's together we'll make it through. Someday a spirit will lift you and take you down. I know you've been hurting, but I'll be there waiting to be there for you. And I'll be there just helping you out whenever I can. Come on, everybody's free.
the weekend unfold with calm, clarity. Download the SABC app and take Channel Africa with you everywhere you go.
Nongelete mo natiki wan dolo nimedinde mo natiki wan dolo neitapan nabia na wando mendebe nunyera mulima mwamu posino nasima pula e pula wo nongomba kaneno iyo ndolo nasima kwale watobo tobo na poinde oja kwa sonandolo bukate iyo ndolo nasima kwale watobo tobo na poinde oja kwa sonandolo bukate nongele temo na menende si songo ngome yandemo di mende sa wala uboso neitapan na bia na wando mendebe pula e pula wo nongomba kaneno iyo ndolo nasima kwane watobo tobo na poinde oja kwa sonandolo bukate iyo nasima kwane watobo tobo na poinde oja kwa sonandolo bukate nasima kwane watobo tobo nasima kwane watobo tobo memedindina nasima kwane watobo tobo nasima kwane watobo tobo ndolo nasima kwane watobo tobo sonandolo bukate.
It's Ndolo Bukate, Un Peu d'Amour by Charlotte Dipanda. And earlier we took the best of Rosalia. Wow, I was actually 1 year old when that track was released back in 19... yeah, I almost gave my age. I won't go there. So it's from that album called The Best of Rosalia, called Everybody's Free by Rosalia. It is 11:32 Central African Time. Our guest is going to be joining. Our artist of the week couldn't make it. However, if we can somehow see her again, we would still love to have her. Unfortunately, she's not going to be here. We don't have artist of the week this week. However, what we have is our weekly finds, where we'll be looking at alternatives to use now that we know that sanitary pads aren't that healthy for ladies. And remember, we were expecting to talk to Sizani, because she has released an EP, a song called For Play. We'll see. She's just not going to be here today. But then we keep it moving swiftly, where we will move now to our weekly finds. And we'll have a conversation around alternatives. And our guest is going to show us what these alternatives are and how you can be able to use them. And we'll have that conversation in a short while. More music as we prepare for that conversation. Remember, at 12 o'clock, I'll be out of here, making way for Africa Chat Toppers. Again, I'll encourage you to keep the conversation going online. And just in case you miss anything at all, you'll catch us on our YouTube link. YouTube channel, where you can always get a YouTube link and share it with other people and link us with other people that definitely will be able to benefit from the conversation. We are not doing this for us. We're doing it for you. If I grow, you grow, we all grow together. All right, we're going to play some music. And of course, on the other side of this, we have our weekly finds.
Mapenzi yoyo kama ni mapenzi ya kuniudhi kila saa, ya kunifanya makosa, na kama uridhiki, mbona hujasema ili niweze rekebisha? Nilidhani mambo shwari nikiamini kwangu na kukusifu kwa uwezasi, ujali tena hisia zangu. Sijui tunapokwenda, lakini najua tulipotoka. Kutoka sitoki, nimetekwa nyara, kwacha siwezi, kibarua ngumu, na sina nini nitafanya uridhike. Nimetekwa ndani mtandao wa mapenzi, sina kuomba unitake tu bila mateso. Sama, nimesama ndani ya bahari ya penzi lako, siwezi kusonga mbele, kurudi nyuma, usijielewi. Haya mapenzi ya fujo hayafai, kama nipenda jaribu kunibaraka. Mina shanga watu wakisema eti tunapendana japo tunasazana. Ni vizuri mami nyumba kuwa na siri, lakini jaribu suluhishe. Bila hivyo itakuwa mchezo wa kuigiza kwenye mambo bandia. Mimi sitaki mambo ya kujifanya eti tunapendana tena tunatesana. Nimejaribu sana kujitoa ndani, kila nikipanga na pangua mwenyewe. Natamani sana ungelewa hivyo. Mimi mateka, mimi pumbavu, mapenzi lako nieleze nitakuwa huru. Tazama yo mapenzi lako, siwezi kusonga mbele, kurudi nyuma, sielewi. Haya mapenzi ya fujo hayafai, kama nipenda jaribu kunibaraka, jaribu baby. Mambo ya kunifanya kumbafu haifai, mambo yo
Tune in and turn up the volume. This is Channel Africa. Out and about with Puleng Mulibati.
I feel like for it, boy. Electricity, vibes on a frequency, yeah. Till infinity, steady on a different beat. Life is not that deep, it's all about the energy, yeah. A mentality, I make it my body. Nobody go sign. And you know everything I do is nobody else concerned. Aye, aye, sure you go come
electricity. Vibes on the frequency, yeah. Till infinity. Steady on a different beat. Love is very sweet, but first you must get the moolah. Now poverty, now you make it my worry. Nobody go sign. I know everything I do is nobody else concerned. She go come online, and I see darkness all around me, but I know I'm the light. Shake it, baby, shake it. I feel your vibration. Fine girl on motion. Beautiful temptation. Bad girl on rotation. Shake it, baby, shake it. Tonight, electricity. Vibes on a frequency, yeah. Cause I believe in the Makulaya. Till infinity. Steady on a different beat.
Channel Africa is evolving, and so are you. Stay connected wherever you are with our brand new website and mobile app. Stream your favorite shows, catch up on African news, culture, and conversations, all at your fingertips.
Africa is just a tap away.
Your world, your stories, now on the go.
Stay connected wherever you are.
Visit channelafrica.co.za or download the Channel Africa app today. Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Africa, voici Abedi.
Oui, c'est moi.
Abedi est un passionné de musique dans l'âme. Il a un goût pour toutes sortes de musique et passe ses journées à écouter Channel Africa.
J'aime beaucoup la musique africaine.
Ok. Devinez quoi? Channel Africa veut aider Abedi et les mélomanes du monde entier à découvrir encore plus de musique incroyable. C'est pourquoi Channel Africa appelle les artistes africains à soumettre leur musique. Chers artistes, n'oubliez pas de nous fournir toutes vos informations pertinentes à l'email adresse musique@channelafrica.co.za. Les soumissions sont votre chance d'être entendues, mais elles ne garantissent pas une playlist. Toutes les soumissions seront soigneusement examinées pour voir si elles répondent aux exigences de notre station. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
Out and about with Puleng Mulibati.
Akamunke denye monka mundima akamundi denye monka munkiye denye mana wara nyadoma moyekela jonle dimfa akamunke akamunke denye monka mundima akamundi denye monka munkiye Dianye mana wara nyadoma moyekela jonle dimfa kamuke Weina imaye idusu deye mofila kamuke Dianye monka mundima akamundi Dianye monka munkiye Dianye mana wara nyadoma moyekela jonle dimfa la farinya oye la marala do de fe sabajugu mambe wula jankono ofena na maraba mukela nya wonyama jombeni de nyeba waitinya la nya wonyama ambe na maraba akamuke dianye monka mundima ofo akamundi dianye monka mundiye Weina imaye idusu daye ni sodia akamuke ndiye monka mundima akamundi ndiye monka munkiye nekie Owari mugo mimbi bolola Odo mobili de la Kodi deno mama Mama ni bama kogongo manka Kamuke Dienye monka mundima Dienye monka mundima Dienye mana wara nyadoma Mwekela jole tifa Wimva nai Idu sude yini soda Kamuke Dienye monka mundima Ufo Akamundi Dienye monka munkie Dienye mana wara nyadoma Mwekela jole tifa Bazindo bene bolo baba mbodima Ambe wokala nyarela Sheikh Fali Yoro
It's 11:45 Central African Time. Roque Traore with Kaunki. So let's get into our weekly finds. And we found some stuff and we're going to show you what they are. So with the study from the University of Free State Stand Up, which is where I come from. Ish, those ones. Shook the whole country. Should I say the continent? When the study revealed that there were some unsafe chemicals in sanitary pads, pentyliners, you name it. We answered the question with gender activist Candice Chirwa, also known as Minister of Menstruation, in terms of, okay, so Manji, what can we use now? Thank you so much for joining us, Candice.
Thank you for having me, and ministerial greetings to everyone, all protocols observed.
Where did the name come from?
It actually came about 2019 when I'd launched my initiative Curate. It's an organization that seeks to bring period positivity around the country. And a friend of mine was literally saying, you do more work than ministers, you're more on the ground than ministers, so you should be known as the Minister of Menstruation. Ever since that, I've just been using that title as a way to normalize conversations. And it's always interesting, when I'm on TV and radio, people always go, is there another minister? Because how many ministers do we have, right? And I'm like, yes, there is a minister, just haven't been appointed by government. But this minister is really serious about empowering people, educating and normalizing conversations, whether you're a girl, a boy, man or woman or in between. It's just super important that we realize that menstruation is a natural biological function, period. Yeah.
Clock it. So when you found out about the study, what came to your mind as a minister, I wonder?
Shocked, but not surprised. I think as a menstrual health activist, I've always known that your typical cotton pad has plastic, cotton, and poly something fibers, and also the liquid they use to stick the pad together. It's a form of glue. But in my head, I thought it would be inside the pad and not on top of the pad. That would actually be causing the hormonal disruptions that we experience with our menstrual cycle, right? So that for me was a concern because the way the pad sits, the most sensitive part of the body, there are muscles that absorb the chemicals, and that interrupts our menstrual cycle, which causes hormonal imbalance, can cause reproductive toxicity, and may potentially even cause cancer. So that is a concern, especially for long-term exposure. If you menstruate anywhere between 3, 5, or even 8 days, and you've been menstruating from the average age of 13, and you stop your menstruation at 50, that's a long time to be exposed to these chemicals every single month. So I was very concerned. And, when I was speaking to my male colleagues about this, they're like, yeah, but I mean, they'll fix it. I'm like, but think of it this way. Imagine if we detected that those chemicals in toilet paper, chemicals in an essential product that we use every single day, I'm sure the whole country would be upset. I'm sure there would be a 7 o'clock family meeting by the president. I'm sure there would be massive recalls, but the same is not being done for period products because it's just a woman's issue. It's a private issue and will be dealt with in the silence. So that's a concern. And yeah, I think as menstrual health activists, we are lobbying to say government needs to be hold these period product companies accountable. Yeah.
I hear you. So we need to get to what are we going to do now?
Sure.
Yeah. And then also, are we not using the pads completely? What's happening? I think
that's everyone's concerns at the moment, right? Like, are we safe? because that is the conversation that everyone is having. Are we safe? There was a lady on Twitter or X, whatever we call it, I still call it Twitter, who was saying, I just bought my period products in bulk, because they often, some of the people who do that to have like 3 months stock supply. And the products that she bought was the products mentioned in the study. So it's a thing of, now that I'm aware that there are these chemicals, what do I do? Will I get a refund? And so I think the conversations about alternative period products have been coming right now. People have been learning about the period underwear, the reusable pad, the menstrual cup, the menstrual disc, or alternatively going for organic disposable pads that are not mentioned in the study that have actually been tested for harmful substances. And what they're realizing is that these alternative products are more expensive. And so imagine a young girl who is coming from a household where they have to rely on whether they're putting food on the table or pads on the table. And these are both necessity items. And so you can't even be like, okay, I need to put reusable pads on the table. Safety shouldn't be a luxury, is what we're basically advocating for. We're saying safety should be the baseline. And I think it's important that these period product companies are held to account. Yeah.
So what do you have for us?
So your producer requested that I bring period products to demonstrate to the live audience what we have. So what I'm going to start off with is, I guess, one thing that everyone does know, which, what do you think this is? It looks cute, right? Looks snazzy, looks cute. But it is actually a reusable pad.
Oh, okay.
So it's just folded up. So when you open it, it looks like a pad, right? And when you feel it, you can feel it there. I'll show you. You don't want to feel it.
No, I don't want to feel it.
It's a demonstration. It's a sample product. It hasn't been on anyone. So I have not worn it. No one's worn it. But you can feel in the middle that there's a thick layer, right? This reusable pad is got three materials created to absorb, trap, and collect the menstrual blood. So this is designed for your light to medium flow. You put it around your underwear. You wear it for up to 6 to 8 hours, depending on your flow. And then when you're done with it, you don't throw it away. What you do is you wash it with water. The same way you wash your underwear with hand wash soap or anything else that you use, except what's this detergent. You don't use detergent on these things, just soap, and then you just hang it to dry, and then you reuse it again. So these things last anywhere between 3 to 5 years. You get different flows. So like I'm saying, showing here, light to medium, and then this one, there we go. This one we have, this is heavy. So this is your heavy flow, so you can sleep with this one. So it goes up to 8 to 12 hours, and you can even see it has the mega, right? So when you buy the reusable pads, it's super important that when you wear it, you'll wear this one, you pack another one. So it goes 6 to 8 hours, and then when you're done after 8 hours, what you'll do is you can fold it. So you fold it at the bottom, fold it on the side, you take it here, and then you clip it. And again, like I said, the only time the blood will come out is when it is in contact with water when you're washing, or if you overwear it. And usually it's like a sponge. So it'll collect as much blood as possible. And then you put another one on and you'll put it in a pouch. So in the boxes of the reusable pads, they usually come in 3s or 4s, depending on how you customize it. So you'll have 2 lights, 3 mediums, and maybe 2 heavies, and that helps it in terms of keeping it for longer. So we usually find that in particular young girls feel a little bit more receptive to reusable pads, because at least they know that they can keep it for some time. So it is cost effective, it's environmentally friendly, does not have any chemicals. What I'm now going to show is not normal underwear. This is period underwear. And it has the exact same technology of your reusable pad. So same layers of fabric, same layers of material designed to absorb, trap, and collect the menstrual blood. And again, depending on your flow, you get different underwear for different flows. So this would be light to medium. You get ones that go heavier, and you get different shapes and sizes. So boxes, you also get swimming costumes if you want to. But again, this is also great when you want to introduce your young child, your teenager, to period products that are not your disposable pads. And again, you wash it like you would wash your underwear. So soak it first, get rid of the blood, and then hand wash with soap. Some of these ones do come with laundry bags if you do want to just chuck it in the machine, but I prefer to just rinse it, hand wash it, and then hang it to dry. Again, up to 3 to 5 years, depending on how you keep it. Any questions so far?
It's a period underwear.
Period underwear.
And they come in different sizes.
And colors, aka very body inclusive. It also depends on the brand that you go for. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, so there's different types of brands.
There's different types of brands. This is just a period underwear that we have partnered with the Pad Princess. So the Pad Princess does period underwear for girls in need. So whenever they need this as a backup, if they don't have their pads, they can use period underwear and it absorbs their menstrual blood. Yeah. So also great alternative. Now the next one I'm going to show has been the talk of the town. There's been a lot of conversations, especially on Twitter and Instagram. And I think what's important is that we have an open mind regarding the specific product.
I know.
The menstrual.
Yeah, and the menstrual cup.
Menstrual cup.
Been companies pushing menstrual cups for a while. It's funny how people think it just came out of nowhere.
Right?
Been there for years.
Been there for so long. And I think what's great about the menstrual cup is you get different sizes. So you get your light one, so you get the smaller one, you get the big one. I always say do not start with the big one, always start with the small one, so that at least you are more comfortable with the insertion and the removal. You're pulling a face. What's happening?
I will never get used to it.
It is interesting, but there are quite a number who have switched from disposable products to menstrual cups, and one benefit they've seen is that their period cramps have disappeared because it's not absorbing any form of chemicals. It's just silicone grade. It's medically safe, medically friendly to use. And again, it is intimidating if you've never used a tampon, right? If you are a tampon user, you'll get used to the menstrual cup. The only thing is you have to fold it. So first thing we do when we purchase our menstrual cup is you take it out of the container, leave it in some medium lukewarm water for 5 minutes, then you give it a little bit of an air dry. Super important to understand is that you don't insert the menstrual cup like this. You have to fold it, right? So one fold that is very easy is the smiley fold. So what you do is you press down once, you fold it again, so it's smiling at you, right? So you see it smiling, or you call it the C, okay? Once you've gripped it, right, super important that you get into a position that works for you. Really realize that, I'm sure I can say this word on air, right? I can say the V word.
You'd rather call it the V word.
The V word. Okay, cool. So realize that the V is a muscle. So when you are tense or stressed, your V will be tensed and stressed. So you have to be super, super relaxed in order for the insertion to work and that you don't feel it. So we have different positions. You can put your leg up on the toilet. You can sit down, maybe put a towel, lay on your back, put your legs up, whatever you're comfortable with to make insertion easy. So you've gripped, you've pinching you're holding your menstrual cup at the bottom, right? And then you insert it into your V. I know.
My colleagues are watching.
I know. Don't worry. This is biology. This is life orientation happening, right? So you insert it, you push it up, and it'll open. Now, the thing about the menstrual cup is that you're not meant to feel it once you've inserted it. And one thing I always tell people is whenever you're inserting, whether a tampon or a menstrual cup, you don't insert straight up, you insert towards your back. Because your V isn't straight, it's curved. So it's important that when you insert it, you are swooping it up, you're scooping it up. So you insert scoop to an angle, it opens up, then you remove your fingers and it will sit and collect blood, depending on your flow, 6, 8, maximum 12 hours. Now, very important when you want to remove it, right? And you remove it in a safe place. I often say rather remove it when you're at home, not in a public bathroom, because it can collect blood for up to 12 hours. You wash your hands first, you insert your fingers. Now, usually these menstrual cups come with like a little bit of a loop or a stem. One thing you don't do is you don't pull it, because the holes on the side of the menstrual cup are there for suction so that the menstrual cup doesn't move. So you want to break the seal. And how you break the seal is you pinch the menstrual cup, right? You wiggle it out. And once you feel that it's dislodged, then you pull it out. As soon as you're done, you take your menstrual blood. You can either dispose it in the menstrual blood in the toilet or the sink. You wash it with water and you can insert it and you're good to go. It's intimidating, yes, but it is a solution, especially if you are someone who enjoys playing sports, someone who loves to swim. These things are designed to help you with your, to live your life, basically. Yeah. So obviously everyone knows the conventional other period products. So we all know the tampon, right? And the tampon is basically...
So the tampons were exempt?
The tampons were exempt from the study, but they have the exact same ingredients that your disposable pads have. So a lot of people, oftentimes, when they wear a tampon for a very long time, there's been studies to show that long exposure of the tampon may potentially cause toxic shock syndrome. So just be aware that we're not forcing you to one specific product. What we are saying is that be aware of the different period products that exist in the market, and that you should use a period product that works for and caters for your lifestyle.
I'm looking at the time. It's
Yeah.
like 11:59. I'm like, oh my God, did we have to leave because Noli's here? You had many others, or we had almost
No,
gone
just
through
those
the
are
list?
those are the reusable
Sure.
alternatives that we've spoken
Where
about.
can people follow you? Because I'm sure they would like to talk to us.
So quickly, people can just search Minister of Menstruation. You'll see all of my social medias. I'm often very responsive on Instagram and Twitter. We have been having conversations about product use, whether these things break your virginity. But check out Minister of Menstruation on Instagram, Twitter, and then send me a DM and I'd be happy to help.
That's it. Hey, we're going to say goodbye. Nola Knowles is here, so she's going to be on the air, taking us through the music that is coming your way, just to be a sincere for you that is going to be partying later. Hello, Ma.
Hi, how are you? Good. Hi, I'm Minister of Menstruation. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I spoke to you sometime last year, right?
Yes, I remember. It was virtual.
And I spoke to you sometime last week in your DM.
Yes, I remember.
You about exactly
everything
what you're
that's going
about.
on. Yeah.
What? This is crazy. Thank you, Out and About team. Thank you, Puleng, for bringing her through.
Thank you.
To clarify a few things.
Yeah, no, now I'm just also like, wow. I'm like, some of the things you know of because you are in the space, you meet different people, but I'm like, sure, okay. We are learning. All right, it's 12 o'clock. I'm going to make my way out so that Nolo Matlaila can take you through all the music that is topping the charts in the African continent. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Tech Africa. Goodbye.
All right, listen up. The beats you love, the artists you celebrate. This is Africa Chart Toppers with Nolo Matlaila, Africa's hottest sounds, all in one place on Channel Africa. Available on the Channel Africa app.